does it feel being single and alone after so many years of being with someone? It's probably bad for me to say this. Just give out my honest truth. It doesn't feel like anything right now. It doesn't. Before we hop into today's video, I would like to give a huge thank you to Ritual for sponsoring this video. Ritual is a subscription-based company that offers many different products such as multivitamins and probiotics. Today I have the multivitamins that are essential for women 18 and older. I love the fact that it's vegan friendly and designed to support foundational health with key nutrients to support brain health, bone health, blood building, and more. One thing that I found really cool about my multivitamins is that they have this delayed release capsule that is designed to be gentle on the stomach so you could take it with or without food. The reason why I trust Ritual is because they are high quality and third-party tested. They also are very convenient. No matter how balanced your diet is, it's hard to consume enough nutrients from food alone. That's why Ritual made it very easy to consume these nutrients just by taking 2 daily capsules. Plus, the multivitamins are delivered straight to your door so you will never have to worry about running low. If you decide that you do not like Ritual after 30 days, they'll refund you the money, no questions asked. So if you've been thinking about trying Ritual, now is the time. Get 40% off just for a limited time. Just scan my QR code that's on the screen or use my link. I will link everything down below in the description box as well. Now let's go ahead and get back into the video. Hello my mini wheats and welcome back to another video. If y'all new here, I am Mini Wheat, and if you are a returning subscriber, you already know the vibes. Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well today. As you guys read by that title, y'all already know what today's video about to be. Y'all already know what today's subject, today's topic, today's vibe kind of video gonna be. So if you follow me on Instagram or follow me on my backup page, make sure you go follow me on my backup page. If you follow me, I know like a week ago I posted a, story post where I was gonna do like a mental wellness check. Y'all know we're gonna be checking on each other, seeing if each other are good. Y'all know y'all wondering how am I doing? Am I good? And I'm wondering on you guys, how are y'all doing and are y'all good? So on the post, I was telling you guys to ask me questions, anything that you may have, want me to answer or want to know about me. And I also told you guys to let me know anything that you would like for me to know about y'all and that you would like for me to give y'all advice on. So I'm gonna give y'all my opinion, my advice on how I feel about you guys' situation, as well as letting y'all know how is my well-being doing, like how am I being so far, like how I been. So sorry if I'm like twisty-turny all of my words, y'all. I'm a little bit tired. I just came from taking some pictures. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on the gram. They ain't too much. They ain't too much. I did a lot, but they didn't turn out right, so I'm a little bit sad about that, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it through. I'm gonna kind of do these videos quite often, probably like once a month or once every 2 months, something like that. It's basically gonna be like a mental wellness check, because everybody needs to be checked up on. You get what I'm saying? Although things may look peaches and cream, sometimes things ain't always peaches and cream. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta help uplift yourself by just presenting yourself good to hide your pain. Y'all get what I'm saying? Preach! Let's go ahead and just hop right into this video with the very first question, or just how I was gonna talk about it anyway. I got my little booklet with me because I wrote down the questions that I'm gonna answer in this video. But a lot of you guys will ask me, of course, y'all always ask me this: how am I feeling mentally, physically, emotionally? How am I doing? And I would say I think I'm doing pretty okay. I always tell y'all I have my days. Now this week it started to become less and less because little do you guys know, it's been like 3 months now. It's been 1 month since I've officially been in my new place. Like for a month. I've been in my new place for a month now. It's been like 3 months since the breakup, and I just been okay, because a lot of you guys, I know y'all referring to that. I've been okay mentally, physically, and emotionally. You guys, you can't just dwell or just be sad. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep moving forward with life. And I do have my days where I just go in shutdown mode, but it be because of like my situation, not because of the breakup thing. It's just more so of like the point I am in life right now. I break down a lot about the point that I am. Like, how can I say this? It's more so, it's like the time, like what is the word that I can say? How can I say this? It's just like right now the point in my life is not exactly where I want to be. Sometimes sometimes I shut down about that because I really want what's best for myself, and I know I'm not gonna get there until I do it, like until I overcome my obstacle and, you know, work to get there. You get what I'm saying? So I do have my days where I just be like, dang, man, or I just be like, I be saying that, y'all. I really be like, I just be yelling, and sometimes you need those yells and those outbursts sometimes, because you just be like, man, you just be like, get yourself together, pull yourself together. Sorry I cussed a little bit. I ain't mean to do all that, but I just be so down about like myself, and it's more so just me being so hard on myself. But sometimes I do, you know, think about the whole situation and what happened, you know, and how it happened and stuff, and sometimes I just be like, dang, but then again I just be like, you know, everything happened for a reason, and you just gotta keep moving forward. You guys ask, how does it feel being single and alone after so many years of being with someone? I'm not gonna lie. It's taking some adjusting for sure. I kind of try not to think about it. Like, it doesn't feel like, it's probably bad for me to say this, but it doesn't feel like anything besides just not having a person physically there with you not each and every day, but just not having a person physically there to just, you know, walk through the door or something. I ain't gonna lie, it does feel like a bit weird. It take adjusting for sure. I feel like I adjusted pretty well so far, but sometimes it does feel weird, but at the same time, it just takes some adjusting to do. I really do feel like I adjusted well, and how does it feel being single? Just give out my honest truth, it doesn't feel like anything right now. It doesn't. That's just my honest answer. It doesn't feel like anything. Do you plan on dating, and when do you think you will be in a relationship again? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not working on being in a relationship right now, like at all. I'm kind of just letting God do what he needs to do for me. Whatever God presents to me in my life that he feel like is fit for me, that's what I'm gonna go with. You guys, I cannot answer that question because I don't know when I'm gonna be in a relationship again. Only thing that I can say is that I'm not working to be in a relationship right now, kind of just going with the flow of things. Let's say for instance, if God presents something in my life or whatever, I'm just going with the flow of things. I'm not focused on like getting into a relationship right now. Really, only time will tell. If I'm supposed to be in one, I will be in one, because I'm not going to let anything interfere with me not being in one, if that makes sense. But I would say I'm not searching, I'm not looking to be in one. I'm just going with the flow of things, and I don't know when I will be in a relationship again. That's the God honest truth. I do not know when I'm going to be in a relationship again. Only God knows that. So when that opportunity comes, y'all would know. Y'all would know. Trust and believe, y'all would know if I'll be in a relationship again or not. How do you stay focused and motivated when life is lifing? And how do you deal with your journey? I pray. Let's start there. I pray. And I try my best to just stay positive throughout any situation. I try not to look at the negative of things. I try to stay positive. I promise you guys, I try to stay positive. That's why I speak so much positivity, because like I told y'all, I can't speak on anything negative, because that's when negative things start to happen. What keeps me motivated and keeps me going is like my goals that I'm trying to reach. When I think about my goals and where I want to be in life, that's what keeps me motivated and keeps me pushing. All the negative stuff or all the stuff that's going on that's not going to benefit me in like my future or get me towards my goals, I don't worry about those things. I just, you know, brush them off. You get what I'm saying? That's how I stay focused, and that's how I stay motivated, is just by, you know, being positive and also just working towards my goals. My goals are what's keeping me going for sure, and me praying and keeping God first is also what's keeping me going. I have my talks with God. I can't focus on negativity. I promise you guys, I cannot focus on no negativity. I can't think about the negative stuff. I can't think about what's going on. I have to just push forward, move forward, keep going, because whatever is for me is going to be for me. So that's how I just look at things in life. You get what I'm saying? I just got to keep going. Regardless of what I'm going through, I have to keep going. Y'all ask me how I'm dealing with my new journey. I feel like I'm dealing with it well. I feel like I'm going down the right direction. I feel like I'm not like letting anything interfere. Now, I will tell y'all this. Let me just give y'all a little backstory. Probably like a week ago, something happened. I know it was the devil trying to interfere with me, because, you know, I just been going so good. I've been being positive. I've been keeping going. Out of nowhere, just too much negativity was happening. Like, so much negativity was happening. If I would have fed into it, something would have happened to me. Like, something bad. Hold on. Before I say that, because y'all might go crazy. Be like, what y'all mean? What you mean? Eat something bad. What you mean? No, not like that. I'm just saying, like, something negative would have happened to me if I would have fed into what was going on. And I looked at it, and I'm so happy that I have a relationship with God, because I caught on to what was happening, and I had like a instant thought that, hey, this is a distraction. It's like God told me or something. This is the distraction. You can't, this is a distraction from what you're trying to get to. So that very next day, no, that night, I prayed. The next day, I was like, I have to make a sacrifice for myself. I can't hear no negativity. That just went for anybody, like family, friends, anything that's going on. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear no negativity. I'm trying to keep everything positive, because those things are just a distraction for where I'm trying to get to. Do you think everything happened for a reason? Yes, I do think everything happened for a reason, you guys. Like I said, what's meant to be for you, going to be for you. If it's meant to be for you. I feel like things happen for either the better or the worst. So like everything happened for a reason. If it didn't supposed to happen, it wasn't gonna happen. Before we get into some other questions, let's go ahead and talk about some scenarios. I picked 3 little scenarios that you guys told me about. One girl, I'm not going to share her name, and she was like, how do you cope with your dad passing? It's been 4 years since my dad passed, and it's like 1 minute I'm good and the next minute I'm lost and numb. I don't have any drive to keep me going sometimes. And when she stated this, girl, you know who you are if you watching this video. How do I cope with it? I'm not gonna lie. When my dad first passed, it did not hit me into that actual it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It didn't hit me until maybe like a couple months later. Like I would say like 6 to 8 months later. That's when it started to hit me. And I'm not gonna lie, I went into like a depression mode to where I was kind of depressed for like a whole year straight, dealing with, you know, my new life, adjusting to my dad not being there. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty difficult to get out that depression stage. And sometimes it's gonna be difficult, especially if you have a good relationship with your father. Me and my dad was like super close, and I tell y'all this all the time, we was so close. Like I was used to my dad pick me up from school every day, being next to my dad every day, going to sleep every day. My dad always watching me while my mom was at work and stuff like that. Like my dad and my mom was together, we all lived at the same house, but like majority of my memories was like me and my dad 24/7 up until he passed away. We used to go bowling a lot. We used to go bowling like every day throughout the week, shopping, like everything, road trips. Like it was always me and my dad. Kind of like going from that to him not being there anymore, it was kind of difficult. But I would say, just look at it like this: your dad probably don't want you to just be sit back and dwelling on him not being here, because his spirit is still around you. He's still watching over you, and he wants you to continue to like move forward and prosper and grow without him being here. He don't want you to dwell on his passing for too long. So try to do something that's kind of like, for me, I kind of have something that reminds me of him with me at all times. Kind of just, you know, find happiness within yourself. Like find like something that'll keep you going. Ooh, my camera hot? Yeah, my camera hot. I'm probably have to cut y'all off in a minute, baby. I would say this: try to find like something that could help you keep going. Like try to get into activities or try to have some fun or something, but also, you know, let yourself feel those emotions, because I promise you, you're not going to feel those emotions all the time, and one day you're going to be able to not necessarily get over it, but you're going to be able to move forward, and you're going to be able to just look at things at a different way. Your father will most definitely want you to be happy right now and want you to, you know, not dwell so much and just focus on what's next for you. So try to do what's best. Like try your best to like not dwell too much. It's kind of hard to say not dwell too much, because this is your father you're talking about. Try your best to not dwell so much, and just try to find happiness and try to find like happy memories between you and your dad, and just think of those things and think of what he will want best for you. And I promise you, you'll be able to like cope with it different and, you know, get past it. I don't know why, y'all, but my camera is literally like running hot. Like it's running hot. So I'm trying to get through a little bit of more scenarios before it cuts off or shut down on me. Let's get into another question, then we'll go back to a scenario to where I can give you guys some advice. You guys asked me, am I happy inside my new home, and do I see any growth within myself? Yes, I am happy inside of my new home. I love it so much. My new home is more of me and, you know, what I like and stuff like that. So I really enjoy like my new home. Do I see any growth within myself? I have seen a little bit of growth, but not, I have seen a good amount of growth, but not the growth that I want to see. Okay, I have seen some growth within myself. Like my whole aura has changed. My way of thinking about like life and stuff has changed, and a lot of this started like this year, but I have really seen a lot of growth within myself since I've moved into my new home alone. I figured out about myself that it's a lot of things that I can do really on my own, and a lot of things that that I can accomplish as long as I'm, you know, working towards that. As long as I'm praying about it and working towards it. You get what I'm saying? When God present to you the opportunity, you have to work. When you pray for something, He's gonna present you the opportunity, but you have to put in that work to receive those results. You get what I'm saying? I really do love my new place. I really do love it here. And I love my new environment. Oh yeah, and I do see growth. I'm sorry. Sorry I'm all over the place, y'all. It's so many stuff running through my head. I just be wanting to talk and tell y'all. A little change with plans. So I was trying to get my camera to cool down inside the car and pull up a video, but I couldn't seem to do that. My camera kept overheating, and you know what? I was just like, forget it. Let me just go grab me some Chick-fil-A. I grabbed me some food, came back home, and now we're here in the bathroom. We finna take all this off and talk at the same time because I have to, you know, finish my video for y'all. Back when we left off, I think we'll be going into a question, and the question y'all have for me is, have I found balance within my life yet? I wouldn't necessarily say I found balance within my life yet. I'm still looking for the proper balance. Right now, I'm just, like I told you, I'm just going with the flow of things, which is not good to do all of the time. Now, I did sit down, and y'all gonna get this video really soon. I sat down and I came up with myself a schedule to be on, because I was just doing stuff without being on like a schedule or having no type of work structure just going on. It's just me just doing stuff out the blue, and that could get pretty overwhelming for me. But I haven't yet found the balance in life, not yet, especially when it comes to like my social life and work life. I think right now I'm so focused on like work. Like I'm so focused on work right now. I really don't have time to focus on like social or like going out and having fun and stuff like that, or going to visit family. I know a couple times y'all see me like go home, but the very last time I told y'all I went home, that's the last time I went home, and it's been probably like 2 going on 3 weeks since I've been back home in my hometown to like visit my mom, visit my cousin, visit baby Messiah. Right now I just been strictly focused on just doing work, like so for real, because that's the only thing that's gonna help me with my goal. I'm so strict on like work right now. Like that's all I'm focused on, just work. My social life will come later, I guess. So that ties into a scenario. It's not a scenario. Why I keep calling it a scenario? But someone stated to me that was like, I've been struggling with getting out to make new friends. She said she don't go to events and stuff anymore, so she's stuck on how to meet new people. She said, I recently quit talking to 2 of my closest friends, so I'm stuck on how to build myself up to meet new people. The best? Ooh, gosh. See, this is gonna be kind of hard for me to answer because I struggle with this a little bit as well, like when it comes to me meeting new people. But I feel like I kind of sort of got a little bit better with it. It's more so of you have to like give people a chance, which kind of like lay your guard down. Like you let your guard down with anybody you come across. If you mean like a guy or you mean like a girl who's trying to, you know, become your friend and stuff like that, you gotta always have your guard up because you just don't know what's people's intentions. So it's really hard for me to answer this because I haven't even stepped out to make like new friends, but I'm making progress towards it because I did come across like one girl I met at y'all remember back when I went to the moon event. I met this one girl and we finally started chatting a little bit now. It took me a minute because she was like swiping up on my story and stuff, and of course I, you know, message her back, but like it took me a little minute before I exchanged like contact and stuff like that, and I'm getting better with that. You just gotta let people in because you just don't know like who may be good for you, and if the person like that's, you know, trying to become friends with you not good for you, you can always just, you know, cut them out. It's kind of, you gotta let your guard down a little bit, and you gotta put yourself in positions to where you can meet new people. Like go out, that's the quickest way I know to like meet new people, or go to like events and stuff, and try to like surround yourself around like the people that you would like to become like friends with, or y'all know what I mean. You guys asked, am I scared or traumatized to start dating again? I'm not scared or traumatized to date again. I feel like I don't have no reason to be scared or traumatized because like I tell y'all, everything happens for a reason, and I can't just assume that, you know, the next person just gonna be the same as the last person. So no, I'm not scared or traumatized to like date or do any of that. Like I said, whatever is being presented in my life or supposed to happen is gonna happen, but I'm not scared. I don't have no reason to be scared. Here we go, our last little advice give. This person stated, me and my BF has been together for 4 years and now have a kid on the way, and now it seems like our relationship is crashing. And another one stated, because I'm gonna state both of these because both of these are about like relationship. This one stated, stated, my VF is constantly coming in late and barely wants to spend time with me. For this one, the one I just stated, pay attention to those signs when the signs are signing. Okay, pay attention to those signs. If your intuition feel like that is something going on, then 9 times out of 10 it's probably like something going on that you don't know about. You need to listen to your intuition, girl. But for the first person who's like they got a kid on the way, she feel like the relationship is crashing, I would say try to have a talk with your partner. See where your partner headspace is at. That's really the most important thing that you can do as of right now. See where your partner headspace is at. I get so sick and tired of like seeing things on the internet and stuff where people always saying like where I'm bleeding at. I'm bleeding somewhere. But I get so sick and tired of seeing these scenarios where the females always stating that the guy always switching up when the baby, like, you know, when a baby is on the way and stuff like that. And I feel like for you fellas out there who's like doing that to women, if you're not mentally prepared for no kid and stuff, don't create one. And don't treat that person wrong, especially while they're going through a pregnancy and stuff like that. Like, that stuff is just very wrong. All that is just so wrong. Like, I just get so tired of seeing that. Like, every time somebody get pregnant, the relationship taking a turn, or it's like crashing and falling apart. Like, why it can't be where a guy just mature enough to just, you know, stick by their woman's side and, you know, make things work, you know, make things good, to just have a good family and stuff like that. Like, I just feel like it just be so weird and so lame to just sit there and just, you know, treat a woman wrong, or just, you know, take a turn just because a kid is on the way or whatever. Or I don't know, I just don't know what it is or what provokes a guy to do that or make those kind of changes just because their woman is pregnant. Is it because you don't want a kid? Is it because you find that your woman is like useless or something? Like, what is it? What is the problem? Like, I don't understand, because 9 times out of 10 it doesn't be the woman's fault. It just be the guy just want to just move on or just do all these crazy things or just don't want no attachments. I just get so sick and tired of seeing that. And I feel like if you know you don't want to be with a person, like if a guy know already, like, hey, it's a possibility of you switching up on this woman or anything like that, don't go and create a child. Like, I could go further and touch bases on that, bro, but it just be so annoying to constantly see that a relationship crashing just because a kid was brought. It's just so annoying, because why create the kid if you don't want it? Or why, you know, sabotage the relationship? Everything was good before you got her pregnant. So, like, I just don't understand what causing that change. Like, I just don't understand. But for that person, I'll say to try to have a talk with your partner to see, like, what's the issue, what's the problem. And if y'all can't come to no solution, girl, I say, you know, just do what's best for you and, you know, stay strong, because it could be very hard. It could be really, really hard, especially for the women out there who have children, who raising kids on their own and stuff like that. Like, it could be very, very hard. Just try your best to try to see if you can find a solution to fix it. But if it just continue to keep crashing, don't move further, or, you know, don't even waste your time. But it just be so hard to just not say that, because, you know, you want to make sure your family grows, like, you want to make sure your kid grow up with like their family. Like, it's just so much with that. It is just irritate me, and it just get me sad, because I witnessed this with some stuff in my family, like with my sisters and stuff. Like, it's just so weird and strange, and I just hate it. I just hate it. Another question that you guys had, y'all asked, do I feel like that I'm an introvert most of the time? Yes, I do feel like I'm an introvert most of the time. Majority of the time y'all see me, I'm in the house alone, just chilling with myself. I can just enjoy talking to my friends on the phone, not going out too much, but I also want to go out sometimes, you know, because sometimes going out is fun. But I most definitely consider myself an introvert for sure. Like, I don't know, my home is my peace. Like, being alone and being at home and just having that quality time with yourself, that just, I don't know, it just brings me happiness sometimes. Like, it's just me, it's just a part of me. So I know some of y'all be out there like, you need to get out, like, you need to do some stuff. But sometimes, you guys, it's just, hey, this is just me. So you just gotta accept me for me. I just like being inside of the home. Like, I don't know, I don't know, I always been like this. Like, I find fun inside my home, so it is what it is. Do I feel overwhelmed with social media sometimes? Yes. Sometimes I do feel like it is too much pressure, and that's only because I be thinking that everything needs to be pitch perfect. And I feel like a lot of people who do the same job comments me and stuff, they probably feel the same way. Sometimes I do feel like it could be overwhelming at times. I feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough, or no, that's not good enough to, you know, be posted and stuff like that. But in reality, when I post it actually do pretty good. And I'd be like, I was tripping for no reason, and you know, stuff like that. Yes, I do feel like it could be overwhelming at times, but you also gotta snap back into it like, hey, just be yourself, because the people love you for just you being yourself and you just being you. Not because of something perfect or, you know, stuff like that. Just love being you. Like, people are here for just you. So I'm getting more into that zone to where I'm just accepting the fact that people are just really loving me for me, not for what I'm putting out there. People just love like my aura. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But you guys, I'm going to end the video off right there. I hope y'all enjoyed this mental health, you know, checkup kind of video. We're going to do more of these quite often for sure. We're going to continue to do these. Like I told y'all, we're going to either do one like once a month or once every 2 months. You know, just give y'all a little check-in on how I've been doing. And you know, I'm giving y'all my opinion on, you know, you guys situations and stuff like that. But I just really do hope that y'all enjoyed like this video, and y'all stay tuned for more. I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. I'm out.